Hello, folks. I'm JR. I am with
Carly as Agent Carolina.
Brandon is Agent Washington.
We're gonna ask him a few questions. First off, how was this made?
It was entirely 3D printed by this one, and then I did my own sanding, finishing, priming, rigging, and he did the same.
It's like, oh my god, how long did it take?
We're not in shot though, so let's.
That's what happens.
Oh no, you gotta go that way. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, now we're all in here. Cool.
So how long did it take to get everything ready?
We started a year ago.
Wow.
So some of it we rushed it to get it finished by July. Printer going nonstop. At the end, like it was lazy at the beginning, but then it's like, oh, crunch time, boom, 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 boom.
Every time. It always happens. It's like, we got plenty of time.
We actually fried the motherboard toward the end, so we had to
Jesus.
with constant running it just.
So what was like? I looked at costs. Like, oh, I could get a whole new printer here before I could get a new motherboard, so I had to get a new printer.
Wow. Okay.
And now he has two.
Hey, good job. Double the work.
Right.
So why this character? Why did you choose to play it?
First of all, she's a redhead. I don't get that luxury often enough. But no, I really admire her because of the circumstances that she was put into and how she's not the best. She's not the best person. I mean, to quote the show, she went from a dishonorable killing machine to an honorable killing machine, and but she has overcome so many different struggles that I kind of do relate to a little bit. That I kind of saw myself in her and was like, that's it.
It's like, did they just took a picture of me and made me into the show?
No, that's when we look at Nora from Ruby. That is like my staple right there. But
Pancakes. Every time.
oh my God, yeah. That's what I've had for breakfast the last 3 or 4 days straight. It's amazing. Anyways, but no, just Nora is more like my staple, like my personality, my looks, whereas Carolina is more kind of, I've been through some similar things with her, or as her. So I felt her a little bit deeper down inside. Nora's bubbly and crazy like I am, but still, it's more superficial.
Said that was a fart.
All right, this interview's over.
So what about you? Why Washington?
Well, first we had a group that was going to come to RTX, and they're like, all right. I'm like, who should I be? And like, oh, do Wash. And it's like, okay, as I get to know Wash better, it's like, oh, he is like me. And so it just works hand in hand with her being Carolina, me being Washington, being the only survivors.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
And we do have like a similar dynamic with them where it's like he's got my back through thick and thin, I've got his, and
Did you shoot him in the back?
Yeah, I did have to bleach my hair though for this.
Oh, really?
No, I want to be in character.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh my God, that's amazing. So, what got you into Red vs. Blue? Like, did you watch him from day one, or like you heard it from somewhere else?
I watched it from day one. So that's the thing is like it's been a part of my life for the past 15 years.
See, I had a friend, I still have a friend. Back in high school, they were like, hey, if you like Ruby, because I've been on the Ruby train from day one. They're like, if you like Ruby, check out Red vs. Blue. I watched the first season, I'm like, I cannot do this. What the hell is going on? But I'm like, okay, and then I just kind of ran out of time. And so probably a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, I actually started watching it again because I'm like, well, I should give it a try. And now I'm like, damn it. So
that thing goes places for sure. Because sadly I stopped watching it because I feel like it ended for me where what Carolina and the director, like I think that's where it ended for me. But for sure when I think one of my favorite moments is when not Church, what's his name? The guy, not Epsilon. The one who doesn't know how to shoot a sniper. I forgot his name.
Tucker.
Tucker. No, not Tucker.
Not Tucker?
Not Tucker.
Church doesn't know how to shoot either.
I think it is Church.
Church misses.
Church is the one who doesn't know how to shoot a sniper, and you find out he's
the alpha.
Oh yeah, Tucker's not allowed to shoot the sniper.
Yeah, he's not allowed to shoot the because he has a sword. Let him have the sword.
Stab.
Yeah. So, like, I think one of my favorite moments is when they're in the 3D room or something, like the virtual room, and he gets bigger and bigger and just like shits on everybody, and then Caboose literally just turns around and then slowly walks away.
That's heartbreaking.
Like that moment, like it's like centified from like joke to like this shit got real bad.
I didn't mean to laugh at the comment. I just laughed at how you said it, and I'm like, oh crap, that's not a good time to laugh.
Like for sure, I think it was the first and only moment that that they I actually comment there at Bernie is like Bernie, you created something that has touched my soul. Like this is something that is so beautiful, so well made, and it's this moment in particular is what I loved about the show, and it's just so amazing because you go from these idiots who don't know what they're doing to them accidentally know what they're doing to like full on like let's go kick some taxes. It's Texas.
It's Texas, idiot.
You go. I can cut it if you want. No? Okay. Bye, sir. All right.
See, my personal favorite episode, like arc, is the out of body, out of mind. When we actually kind of see, when we see Delta bring out one of York's memory logs. That to me, I actually had a similar experience with somebody that I had dated. He didn't die, thank God. But in a way, it kind of related to me, and that I honestly can like recite half of it. Because I watch it way too much. But that honestly, that is probably one of my favorite arcs just because you actually start to get to see Carolina actually feeling all of the regret and like, you know, I should not have thrown it down an elevator shaft kind of feeling. And so to me, that's when we saw her as human before, but just post freelancer, that's when you really started seeing her humanity come back because she was just so like
she was
bent.
Like,
yeah.
It seems like she was trained from like a young child to become this pure warrior, and like that's no way to live.
Yeah, and ever since then, I've just honestly loved what they've done with her character. They've really brought her back like to a human that messes up, not to just this number one on the leaderboard, like completely perfect. Well, you know, until Tex comes along. Right. But they had her on almost sort of this pedestal on the Project Freelancer arc, and when that arc ended, they started bringing her back down, and they almost put her on, she was on pedestal number 1, and then she went to pedestal number 2 for
I'm down here
character.
5.
Yeah.
Pedestal 5.
It's like, tell me about Washington. Like what I loved about Washington is like when you first introduce him, he's like fucking focused, trained, like straight up. Fuck you, this is my job. And then you see the past is like, oh, he's the caboose of the group.
He's definitely the rook and everything, but without the military or how the functioning of that ongoing schedule. We don't talk about that. He's at a loss for anything. He needs his routine, and that's definitely, you know, it's something a lot of people need. It's like for them, they're used to their routine, and you throw them out, you're like, what do I do?
Right.
He is exactly like that, I will tell you that much. He's like, we need a plan. This, and this. And I'm like, hey, how about we not and just see what happens when he gets there? And it drives him up a wall.
We're late so much.
Shut up!
I understand you completely. Like, I want to be like on a program. Let's go for it. Let's do this.
I used to be that way. Then I stopped caring.
And then, nope.
That's why her life's a mess.
You have no idea.
Aren't we all like
Yes.
that? We're organized chaos. That's what we are.
I'm disorganized chaos, let's be honest. In reality, I'm just like, where did this go? You're holding it. Oh!
But for sure, Washington.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
I love the fact that you see him as like this soldier and he does these old badass things, and then you see him like can't fly a goddamn jetpack. All the fucking freelancers like choom choom choom, and it's like, yo, where's Washington? Ah, boom.
Well, I don't want to end up like Georgia.
And he likes his balls on a grappling hook.
We actually debated about getting a grappling hook with a cord cut on my codpiece. We debated about it.
And me holding on to it and just walking through the crowd.
Just walking.
Oh, yeah, you should do that like in a like kind of.
I told him, I'm like, no, I don't want to be kink shamed.
Yeah. Like no, you.
No,
should do it.
you won't be king shamed.
You'll be like, yeah. Everyone's like, I get that. And then like Captain America, oh my god, Captain America comes and is like, I understand that reference. Oh, I would love to see that. But what's I can't think real quick. What's your favorite joke or favorite moment of Red vs. Blue?
I can tell you his already, and it's the 200-foot dong, because he won't stop saying it.
Won't stop saying it, and then we keep going. Have I ever told you about my cat Loki?
That's been our recent last two.
Well, recent, but it's always of whatever of all time. We'd say that constantly, or hey chicka bum bum. Constantly, every 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Hey chicka bum bum.
Chicka bum bum, chicka bum bum, chicka bum bum. They're like, stop.
Like we could probably make a remix about it at this point with how many times we've actually said it.
Hey chicka bum.
There's a lot of fun quotes for sure. I think one of my favorite ones is like, son of a bitch, madre de Dios.
I really love in the rap battle. I cannot stop thinking about it. Like half of Sarge's lines, but then also just boo you motherfuck. I'm like, God damn, that's so church. I miss him. I like saying that.
I think one of my other favorite moments is like, because if you watch the first few episodes, Caboose is not an idiot. He just sounds like an idiot. They make him an idiot later on. But one of my favorite moments that he said, it's like my dad said, why get the cow if you can get the milk for free? It's like, hey rookie, did you just call my girlfriend a cow? No, I think she just called her a slut. Oh god, I love Caboose. Caboose is probably my favorite character, and he's just a lovable idiot. Like he's just a fun. I love him.
Now he's just all talking about finances like Joel is.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's like all talking about gold and getting his penny.
That's hilarious. I love that.
I haven't found my penny.
What is oh my god. So shit, I can't
It's okay, just breathe.
Okay.
You got this.
Yeah. So what is this is your first RTX, or what brought you to RTX?
Yeah, this is our first RTX. Yeah, it's like ever. We just have a
That's exactly our dynamic.
it reverses so many times too. I'll be saying a pun and he'll just or he'll say something dirty.
pun.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Like this is your first RTX, and like it looks like you have history with this, like especially with the armor that you have. But
So she's been cosplaying 9 years. I think I've been around 6.
really, that's
Yeah, I
amazing.
started in 2009 more with like anime and video games, and then just as time went on, I mean, I started doing this when I was like 13, 14, I think. So then as time went on, I just, kept discovering things and whatnot. But no, one of my friends 4 years ago had come to RTX before Rooster Teeth really exploded, and she's like, this is one of the best conventions that I've ever been to. Like, the community is amazing, which I completely agree with.
I feel the energy here.
Yeah, it's such a positive energy that I'm just in love with.
I feel it because I know in some cons you just feel like, oh, that's the positive energy here. I feel something weird over here. Like I don't want to be around here.
Yeah.
But here, like every time I'm like, woo,
Right?
That's some good smell. Yeah.
But so I was like, oh, that'd be fun to go to one day, and then we started planning on it. And then I went to Anime Expo 2016 in my Volume 4 Nora, and I just built it. I just finished it like an hour before we left for LA from Utah. And so I was super excited to wear it. And then the crewbies, so like Miles, Carrie, Gray, Bar, a bunch of them crashed our meet and greet for the Ruby thing. And I got the most surreal experience with Miles Luna. And he actually he straight up said, your work is incredible. And that right there, I was like, no, I want to go, because if a director of one of my favorite shows is complimenting my work, even though I'm just a little fan,
right,
that meant a lot to me. And so I was like, yeah, no, I want to go. So then I started trying to assemble this group together, and there's 8 of us here. We're not all in Spartans, unfortunately, but
3.
Yeah,
2.5 now.
3.5. Well, I mean, they kind of
It fell
count
apart.
as one.
Yeah, one got cut in half.
One got cut in half.
It's just legs.
Oh, geez.
You hear that? Oh, where's Tucker? Tucker did it.
No, yeah, I saw that. Like, so it was just legs. That was funny.
Yeah, but right then and there, I was like, I really want to go to RTX. I want to experience it. And then when I got here, I actually had something really amazing happen with Griffin Ramsey, and that right there on day 0 in the coop, I'm like, I'm coming back every year.
That's good. Yeah, like you guys really I feel that energy. I feel like that love that you put into your costumes, and keep going. Like seriously, keep going. Never stop.
Thank you.
And it's amazing. I love that your character, the balance of your character and your friendship, for sure. I feel it. Like, yep, you're Washington. Yep, you're Carolina. There it is. And the work you put in, especially with the mics in there, you can literally you put it on, even though it's a hassle. You put it on and you can hear yourselves, and you do if people can see this, and hopefully my shitty camera can incorporate everything that you're doing right now. That you guys are beautiful, you're amazing, you're spectacular, and I cannot wait to see what other things you do. And two last questions for sure. What's advice you want to give Congors / cosplayers?
Start with him. I need a brain.
I've been getting asked this all day. Practice. It doesn't matter, you know, you might feel like your work is shit right now or something, or you realize what you need to work on. Talk with the pros, you know, Punish Props or Kami cosplay. Kamui cosplay.
Definitely.
Yes.
Wife loves her.
She's fantastic to talk to in person. Just
you can feel like she just loves everything about what
it's practice. You're never gonna get it right the first time.
Right.
Like never, ever. So
Never be afraid to ask for help going on that too, because I actually was doing a different method to build Carolina, and that completely tanked. And I called him crying, like, I don't know what to do. We're freaking out. And he's like, okay, we're gonna print this. Well, I asked him if we could print it, but no.
she demanded. She paid for it.
I did. I paid for.
She demanded
for it.
money.
Yeah, I will pay you to build me this. But no, just no matter what happens, have fun, and just don't forget that you're all nerds in costumes. Because honestly, cosplay drama is some of the worst. It
is.
We've all seen it, and it's awful.
You're here to escape reality.
Ooh, last month was a big one.
Ugh. Yeah.
For sure. What is something you wish to change in the cosplay community?
Local or in general?
In general.
3D printing is a viable prop building thing.
Oh, it is. No one's questioned that with us though. Like
No.
usually that was the big debacle. It was like 3D printing's cheating. No, it's not. Like I went through with the Peppercurve files, changed them in the SEL files, molded them a little bit, going through. It was like, and then printed them out. So it was like her chest piece alone is 40 pieces.
Jesus. Wow.
And how long it took, getting everything set up. And then going sanding it, getting the right type of paint, weathering it, kind of strapping it on. So it's a different art form, but what's nice is each set is 15 pounds.
Yeah.
So instead of being way heavy, like, you know,
Right.
and it's not gonna, like we can wear this more than once without it falling apart.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
today.
She's had problems, like up the wazoo.
I can bet, like, the idea, like, lugging on armor. Because, you know, like video games make it look so easy. And also because they're Spartans, they're superhuman, but whatever.
Yeah.
But,
Details.
well, who cares?
Well, again, another thing with 3D printing is that the size that you need, the proportions, you have to get it right. Otherwise, you have to 3D print the whole thing over again.
He's remade his biceps now 3 times.
Wow.
And he finally got the size right.
Yeah.
Dang.
The first ones were too big, the second ones were too small and would have fit me. And then I was like, no, you're reprinting those. And he's like, fine. And then they look best.
Quick question though, like, what do you do with that, like, mistake? Like, what happens to it?
Well, you can either take it up to the shooting range and have fun, or put it on display of what not to do, or you can just smash it with a hammer.
Okay.
Dependent on the material, though, we use PLA for our armor. You can't break that down into a slurry. It's pretty toxic.
Yeah, once you
But-
print it, well, PLA is luckily is biodegradable.
Yeah.
So that's one of the good things.
So it's just like
It's cornstarch, yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
with ABS, you can actually break your pieces down, melt them in acetone, and use a slurry. But it's only ABS because PLA will be way too toxic for you, and it probably will kill you, as another printer friend said. But
Back up a little bit.
yeah, you kind of
Oh.
You're good. But yeah, it depends. But I've got a couple pieces at home that I'm like, I don't know what to do with this.
Anyway, like, once again, thank you so much. That's some great advice. I didn't know much about printing, but definitely there's amazing tips. And again, you guys look so fucking amazing.
Thank you.
And I cannot wait to see future projects for sure. And to see you again in RTX if I decide to come back, because I got lucky. I got a free ticket. Oh my God, I got super lucky. I got super lucky.
Nice.
I don't know about next year. We'll see. I live 3 hours away from here, so I don't know.
22 hours. We drove from Utah.
No, it's 20. It's 20.
It's
With
No,
you,
no,
it's
we're good.
with you, it's 30.
Traffic is everywhere.
You have no idea.
Thank you for watching, guys, and thank you for your time again. Remember to
thanks for having us.
No, thank you. Remember to learn, watch, and play something every day, then talk about it. We'll see you next time. Bye.